So every aspect of the concrete that we put down is made in the United States of America, which is something that we're really proud of. I mean, being American made used to be something that really meant something, and we're really proud that we get to put that product down every single day. All of our stuff, not only is it sourced, it's shipped here in the United States of America, so we're burning up diesel costs trying to get these products from wherever they're being sourced in Missouri or North Dakota, all the way to our plants here, where then an Amrise will mix up our concrete, get it for us, put it in the diesel truck and drive it to us. So the fuel cost is really what can fluctuate how much we're charging for our projects. And some of the biggest factors that influence the driveway cost are size of the project, location from our shop sometimes can fluctuate our costs a little bit. Whether you want to do certain add-ons like stoops or sidewalks or garage floors, different aspects will in tune change your cost, right? It is true, the more concrete that you get, the better value we can give you. But if you want to do something like a stamped concrete border, or if you wanted to do an exposed aggregate sidewalk or something around the backyard, those different pieces will factor in what kind of equipment we need, what type of concrete, how many pours that we're doing. All of those factors will determine how much your project is going to cost. Two driveways the same size can definitely cost different amounts. They will be comparable, but a 15-yard driveway right in North St. Paul is going to be different than a 15-yard driveway in Maple Grove because of the distance that we have to travel to get there, and it also could be the subsoil that we have to deal with once we remove it. Yeah, so what we see when we come to our sales call will determine the cost of project, right? So Kyle or myself as salesmen will come and we'll see the difficulties or the obstacles, I should say, that will stand in the way of getting our project done. So whether that be we need to get a track machine to do something in the backyard because we care about your property, we don't want to rut it up, so we'd get a track machine. That's a charge that we would have to incur onto you, the homeowner. If there's a retaining wall, it's extra precaution in the tear out process, the setup process, and the pour process, which will also drive the cost. Other things like the size of the driveway, how many pours that we have to break it down into will affect the cost as well. If your driveway is extremely steep going uphill or downhill, whether we have to add a swale, a drain, if you want something a little more decorative. Another thing that can change the cost for a driveway is if we are expanding what's already there. So if you have a driveway that's just a 2-car and you'd like to say, hey, let's make it a 3-car, we're removing sod, we're removing dirt, we're adding subsoil in. Those are things that are going to affect your costs as well. Some homeowners will take on the aspect of tearing out the project themselves. Sometimes that can be a detriment unless you really know what you're doing. Not only because it is dangerous sometimes to rent equipment and tear it out, but I would want to caution you to do that as a homeowner. If you're going to do it, have somebody there who's an expert in that area and can help you. And it definitely can cut costs if you know what you're doing and you're doing it right. Yeah, I mean, there is ways to save money, and that's something you can ask your salesman about when he shows up. So another thing that can impact costs is our referral program here at Cornerstone Concrete. If you refer someone to get a project, or vice versa, if someone refers you, that person will then get a gift card for $250 back. It's a Visa gift card, and that can be something that can help your project costs as well.